was born where the bruises don't fade, where the nights talk louder than the words they say. Mom's crying, dad yelling, rinse, repeat. Pain set the tone like a kick in a beat. Learn to flinch before I could read. Bible in one hand, trauma in the other, can't breathe. No silver spoon, just a desire to be safe. No victim, just a victim now, striving to be great. Used to pray with my eyes open, having no hard. Trust issues got layers like abstract art. I ain't asked for the mic, it just landed on my chest. But the weight of a world that expected me less. So I spit service to sinners with shadows like mine. Told grace to a crowd with a blade in their spine. Felt the church on my scars, gave them all I had. To the same hands I healed, drove knives in my back. But I ain't played victim, I just pivoted lanes. Traded pulpits for products, started capital gains. Told them I ain't just a preacher, I'm a blueprint draft of how pain makes garments when you do the math. COVID came like a thief in a tailored suit, but I turned a closed door into my debut. I made cold calls with a lukewarm phone. Now I run game like it came from a cubicle throne. I rose from ashes they swore would smother me. Now I coach killers and sales with subtlety. Told myself margin, volume, scale. Same lessons I learned from betrayal and jail. Not a sale, but a sale, you know. Lentil bars where you measure your worth by emotional scars. I ain't bitter, I'm built different, stitched with truth, with a smile that still hides a fist from my youth. I'm the punchline they missed, the car they declined, the comeback kid with a CEO mind. Legacy, man, I lived that word like a vow. So if I'm gone from my kids, how I made it somehow. Tell my wife I loved harder than I knew how to say. Tell my haters I made fuel out of every delay. I ain't chasing statues or names etched in gold. I'm building a legend in skin, muscle and soul. I remember the rooms when the silence was loud, when love came with conditions wrapped in a cloud. Church folks motto Sunday and they judge Monday. So I learned God lives in the word. It's not just a play. They said calm down when I needed someone to fight. So I channeled all that fire into building my life. Every no was a nail, every doubt was a plank. Now the house I built alone is the one that they think. I don't need their applause, I just needed the proof that a kid from the chaos could still hold up the roof. So I stack more than dollars, I stack meaning, stack receipts from the floor to the ceiling. Cause legacy ain't a statue, it's a seed in the ground, the kind that grows loudest without making a sound. Now I sit at tables they said I'd never reach, not to eat, to expand what those tables could teach. Cause I know what it's like to be left off the list, the invisible man with a fist full of grit. So I pull up a chair for the ones still outside, the ones praying in parking lots, swallowing pride. I speak fluent survival and I'm learning success. Two languages born from the same kind of stress. My kids won't inherit the weight that I carry, they'll inherit the wisdom from battles I married. And when they rate the chapters on how legends are made, put my name where the doubters was stood in the shade. When I'm gone the world will forget my name, but let them read about my story in the halls of fame. Damn, I hope I make you proud one day, like with the fire I find in me.